Hello and welcome back to Square One Games. My name is Exonovan and we are continuing our crushing difficulty walkthrough for Uncharted 4. This is going to be chapter number 10. It's called the 12 Towers. There's actually 5 combat encounters in this chapter. The first one is called Trails Tower. Let's go ahead and select crushing and see what we can get ourselves into here. This one's actually kind of fun. I find that if you just drive down here and just try to kill both of these guys if you can. Sometimes it's hard to kill them both, but at least try to kill one. It's just fun to do. Not really necessary to complete this area, but like I said, kind of fun to do. If you can't kill them both, they'll end up funneling here anyway. So just keep that in mind. You'll either have 3 guys here to kill or 4, depending on if you kill only 1 or 2 while you're driving in the Jeep. You just want to chill right here. If you get in trouble, you can always go a little bit more to the left of where I'm at right now and get some cover. You see me doing that right there, kind of decrease the angle they have on you. The main thing is you want to kill at least 2 guards, and then you want to make sure you kill the guy with the RPG. See the RPG right there? And it's the dude with like the cream colored / brownish color uniform on. That's the dude. Make sure that he's dead before you push forward. If he doesn't come out right away, run back to where you parked the Jeep under the bridge, wait for a couple of seconds and he will spawn in. If he doesn't, just restart checkpoint until he does. Just make sure that he's dead. It's not necessary that you have the RPG here. You just saw me kill one of the guys. It's not necessary, but it just helps because you're going to be maybe low on ammo. So having that one-shot kill is pretty cool. You can see right here that it's very hard for them to hit me, and if they do, it's just going to be some splash damage. It's not going to be enough to ever kill me, and they're never going to rush you. They're always going to stay at the tower. The only guys that rush you are like the ones that I just showed you that come down that hill initially after you've parked the Jeep. Take out the sniper first because the RPG guy doesn't have a chance of hitting you. So make sure you kill the sniper first because he does have a line of sight on you and he can kill you. The RPG guy will either be short on his RPG shot every time, or the RPG will whiz past you. So just keep that in mind. And then this is obviously where we killed those dudes. That's the reason why we killed them there, is because we want to pick up their gun, because obviously we're out of RPG ammo at this point and we need a secondary weapon. Plus you get a grenade, which is cool. Can't have too many of those in this chapter. I love grenades. The explosive damage in this game is great. And then now you just want to bomb this whole joint. You've got, should have 3 grenades in your inventory, and then when you get here, I think there's another 2 on the crate in front of you. So you just want to bomb them until they're all dead, and that's going to be enough to end the encounter. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the second encounter, which is really not that hard to do. It's the Volcano Ruins number 1. This was kind of tricky for me at first until I was like, you know what? I can go back inside of this tunnel area. Once I figure that out, it's all over, baby. All we're going to do is drive up a little bit. What we're going to do is create a barrier so that they can't come around this left side, right? They're going to be funneling. I'm showing you here that we're creating like a wall with the Jeep. And then we're using this area is where they're all going to be funneling to. And then we're going to go back here for an awesome line of sight, and we're going to be shooting them at this angle. You're only going to have to shoot maybe 3 or 4 guards. Sully and Sam will take out everybody else for you because they're freaking beast. And what we're going to do just to get this party started is try to kill at least 1 enemy. Usually I take out that red barrel. There's a guy positioned right there. It always kills him. And that's just one less dude you got to worry about. Then we're just going to come back here and chill. The only thing about this area that's a little bit interesting is that the sun, they've done a really good job with the graphics in this game. You can see the sun is kind of coming through, and the more you like try to come out of this cave, it kind of it feels like real life. Like, you know, when you're in a dark area and you come out into the sunlight, it takes your eyes a little second to adjust. It does that here in this cave. So as you push forward, you might get that sense, and it's kind of hard to spot the enemies sometimes. See how glaring it is right there? So like it's really hard to spot enemies when you get too far up. But you know, technically you shouldn't have to push up too much because they're going to be pushing you. You saw right there that I pushed up a little bit because they weren't. I think in fact when I was playing the game they lost me. You know how sometimes the enemies will lose you in this game and they'll kind of reset. I think that's what happened, and that's why I pushed up a bit. Now they're actually aggressive and they're going to be lining up for me in this area, which is pretty cool. Saves the day. I mean, you can go up there behind that rock where the Jeep is, but you're going to get grenade tossed, and you don't want that. And even here you might get grenade tossed a couple times. Like if you push up any farther than I'm at right now, you will have to worry about grenades. I think right here I try to toss a grenade because sometimes the last guy, he's kind of in a cream colored shirt, like a brownish colored shirt. Sometimes that grenade will kill him, but normally, see, he's right there. That guy right there, for whatever reason, I don't know what gun he has, but he can kill you quick. So I like to make sure that I can toss a grenade on him if I can, get the easy kill. If not, and there's another one too. There's two of them. This dude right here, he can kill you very, very fast. So just make sure you're inching out. Again, remember, just because you're using the shoulder lean mechanic doesn't mean that they can't still shoot you. Remember, if you can see them and you can get a bullet on them, they can get a bullet on you. So it's a very even firefight in terms of just the technical part of it, right? And once you kill that last dude, though, that's it. So this is kind of your safe haven back here. Let's move on to Volcano Ruins number 2. This one can be a little bit tricky. You're gonna have to be on your. Actually, you know what? I'm actually thinking about the next one. This is actually not that bad at all. There's gonna be 2 ways I'm gonna show you actually how to take out this area. The first one is very aggressively, meaning we're just gonna shoot all the enemies, and then I'm gonna show you how to stealth it, just in case, because I felt like they were about even in terms. Remember, I told you I was gonna try to pick the best method to get through here. Through the combat encounters. I think I said that back in the first video. I felt like this one was about even. I'm showing you here that we're just creating a natural barrier with the Jeep. If they toss grenades at you, you can always roll back there. And you can try to get blind fire kills here, but I'll find a lot of times the Jeep is in your way. So I think I try to jump to the left here just to show you that you cannot. Your mind is gonna tell you that you can jump on this rock to the left and get behind this piece of cover. I don't know if I show it in this clip. A lot of times I do stuff in these videos because I'm like, I want to remember it when I'm doing the commentary so they'll know. Because I think your initial reaction is going to be to think that you can get on there. Yeah, but you can't, okay? So I just wanted to show you that. And then what I'm going to show you now is how you should get through this part. You want to go over here, use a shoulder lean mechanic, and just edge your way out. You should have plenty of ammo at this point, but if you start to run out of ammo, you can see that they're kind of bringing you ammo. Some of them are going to be a little bit farther back into the map than others, but like the first guy we killed is fairly close. And there is some cover there too to the left, right past the Jeep where that broken bridge is. You can actually go there and get behind cover and grab that ammo if you need to. But if you've got a pretty good shot, you shouldn't have any issues taking these dudes out. They always go right back to the same spots, and you can get some good kills. There's also a rifle to the right of that building in a Jeep, not a Jeep, but a truck. In the back of a truck, there's actually a rifle. If you can maneuver your way over there stealthily, grab the rifle and make it back here, then obviously that'll make this much more simpler. I tried it a couple of times, but I couldn't do it very clean. I felt like there was just as much luck in it as there was skill. You can sneak there, but it takes like forever to get back over here. So I find that just killing people with the pistol tends to work out just as good as spending all the time it takes to get the rifle. But this can take some time here because this dude doesn't always give you the best line of sight. And if you run out, you still have your secondary, which, believe it or not, you can get good shots on these enemies just doing one burst from a distance. I think you waste 2 or 3 bullets every time you fire because only the first one hits, but you know, you should have plenty of ammo there. So now I'm going to show you how to do it stealth, just in case you'd rather do it this way. Soon as you spawn in here, and when I say spawn in, obviously if you're playing the game on crushing to get your trophy, you're going to be playing live. I'm doing the encounter select. So what I mean by that is as soon as you get to the area, just restart your checkpoint. That way you're spawning in with the exact same timing that I have on the enemies. And then if you get here quick enough, you can always pull this dude off the ledge. Go over here. The dude at the front right of the building up there, his back should be turned to you if you're on the same timing that I have. And then hop up here. It's going to be a dude right there. And that's the next guy we're going to be taking out. We have to be careful though, because there is a guy at the bottom down there, basically in front of that detonator, that if you go too early, he'll see you when you turn around. So make sure that he's walked away before you come up here and kill this dude. And then now he's going to go back toward the detonator. And now we can come over here and take out this other guy. He's actually chilling over here and taking a little break or whatever. I'm going to take him out next. You can actually hop down here and then hug the wall like that. And then I find that it's very hard to transition from cover. I know you just push up or left or whatever and hit A, but I just like to come out of cover and take this dude out. I feel like it's about the same, and it's not as weird in terms of the controls. Then we're gonna come here and wait in the bushes, because bushes are OP. Obviously at this stage though, it wouldn't matter if you had bushes or not. He still wouldn't be able to see you, but a lot of people I'm reading on forums are saying that they're having a hard time stealthing this game. But you can pretty much, at least up to where I'm at right now, I've been able to stealth every area. Not in this guy that I'm showing you guys, but it's possible to pretty much stealth every area, at least in my experience. I find that the environment that you can get in for cover, like where you're completely surrounded, is just so freaking, it's beast when you know how to use it correctly. I'm just waiting to see if I can get a good pattern on this last dude. Yep. We're going to sneak up here. Now, I probably should have killed this dude on this first pass right here, but I was a little bit nervous that the guy in the distance, the farthest guy off in the distance, like I probably should have killed this dude right here, but I didn't. I waited because I think the dude right now that's on ground level with me, his back is toward me, which would be great. Then I could kill him and then stealth kill the other guy. But it actually turned out pretty cool because he's the last dude, not the guy you see now, but the guy that's on ground level. Because he's the last guy, I end up getting like a air punch on him, you know, where you jump off the top rope and take him out. It's pretty cool. So it actually ended up pretty well. And you can also shoot him if you wanted to as well. Depends. He's actually going to come around this corner, and you would think that he would see you, but he doesn't. I mean, you would think that he would spot me, but he doesn't get it. So we're just waiting for the dude on the ledge there to turn around, and we're going to take him out. This dude is going to go, huh? Because I break the column and then bam, off the top rope, son. Of course, you could shoot him there too. And if you would have went on that first pass, you could have stealthed them both, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's head over to Drawbridge, get our crushing on here. This can be a little bit tricky, but what you can do is you can hop up here, go really, really fast, jump over here, and then hug this wall. This is going to be your area. Now, you're going to have to be a little bit smart here. All the enemies are not just going to come to you, okay? Now, these guys are. And sometimes you can actually kill all three here. I don't know if I kill all three or not. I think I only get maybe two. No, I think Sully gets the third one. Yeah, boom. So you get 3 kills there, and then you immediately want to head up here, take the guy out with the rifle. Now, ideally, you don't want to be up here with the rifle guy. You would rather pull him off the ledge, but either way will work, okay? So you can ledge hang and pull him over, or you can go up there and fight him, but you definitely want to pick up his rifle if possible. It's not necessary, but if possible, you want to pick up the rifle. Once you've taken out those dudes, there's still going to be one more guy at the top. What you can do is you can go up here. Sometimes he'll drop down, you can take him out there, but a lot of times him and the other guy will be up top. There should be one more, and you can just blow up that barrel right there and kill them both. You see what I'm saying? So however that works out, it just really depends on the AI and what they do, but you definitely want to take them out. So there's a total of 6 people that you need to kill in that opening sequence. And now we move on into like the second part of the fight, which is where you're going to be using your rifle. You're going to get 3 kills here, and then when you get your 3rd kill, the truck's going to come. Make sure that you've been picking up all those grenades off the dead bodies. Your goal here is to either try to blow up the truck or to just kill them when they come out of the truck. You don't want that many enemies running around on screen, okay? You want to try to kill as many of them as you can. Keep in mind too that sometimes the enemies will cross over the gap, and they'll end up behind you on the other side, and if they do, you may be getting shot from like my left hand side right now, but it's only going to be like one guy, and it rarely happens, but if it does, you just want to make sure that you turn around and shoot them. But most of the time they're going to be coming on this right hand side over here. And now I'm just doing my ledge hang. I've got Sully and Sam out there in the front kind of running some interference. I'm watching the top, and if they come up here, I'm just going to ledge grab them, okay, pull them over. Of course, I could have shot him too, and then I'm just utilizing this area for cover. You know, if it gets too hot on one side, I move to the other, you know, and I just keep that back and forth going until I'm able to kill all the enemies. And I think, trying to remember, I'm making sure I pick up these grenades too. Grenades are so important when you're running these sequences. I think there may be one last guy, and I think at this point I don't know where he is. I'm trying to pay attention to the gunfire but I know it's basically a 3-on-1 situation right now. So I'm not too worried about running out in the open. If I get shot a couple times, he's not going to be able to kill me. But I think this dude actually has the China. I think it's called the China. The explosive round launcher. I'm not sure what the game. I think it's called the China GL, I believe, something like that. So I do need to be a little bit careful. And I'm just trying to find him now. I think Sully ends up picking him up. Yeah, Sully ends up grabbing me and I do the top rope trick. Which is kind of a cool way to end the clip. But you just want to make sure that you kill all these enemies here again, just utilizing that space back there for cover. And that should be enough to take down that encounter. You can stealth that too. Trust me, it is possible, but it's annoying and it takes a long time. And I wanted to keep the video short, and I figured that combat would be just as easy. Now this, you're going to have some finesse on this combat situation. And I may replay this a couple times just so you get it. The first thing you want to do is grenade toss. These guys try to get their helmets off. Hop up here. This guy sometimes will rush you like this. Ledge grab him. If not, he's going to run down that concrete ramp to the right. Make sure you shoot him. The most important thing is that he's going to drop a grenade. You need that grenade, okay? So whether you kill him like I did or whether you kill him on this concrete ramp, you want to pick up his grenade. And then now your goal is just to kill the two guys with the flat gear on. Remember, they should have that red toboggan on their head, and that lets you know that they're vulnerable. Right, you can kill them. If they have a helmet on, you can't do nothing about it. Okay, and now we're just gonna wait until this next sequence starts. The ceiling's gonna collapse, and when it does, we are going to toss a grenade up there on that, because there's gonna be a guy that drops down. I think with another China GL. I think I'm calling that the right gun. You want to make sure that you blow him up and shoot him at the same time, guys. He needs to die fast. If you don't kill him, it gets insanely stupid in this area and it's very hard to get through. Okay, you want to pick up, I think it's called the China GL. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. You want to put two down right beneath you and one kind of in front of you across the way. That's going to take out most of the enemies. There should be 1 or 2 enemies left. And then good thing about Sully and Sam is that they're probably going to do most of the work for you. I think this may be the last guy. But this provides you a bit of cover right here, because you got this column to your right. And again, you can use Sam and Sully as a way to kind of gauge where the enemy is still at. Does that make sense? Because they're going to be shooting at them on the map. So I may let this play. In fact, I am. I'm going to let this clip play one more time without me talking. And just remember, your main goal is to pick up the first grenade off. I'm sorry, your main goal first is to grenade toss at the 2 enemies. Get their helmets off. Get the grenade off the guard up top. And then make sure you grenade toss that second dude that drops in. Make sure he dies quick. Then 2 rounds to the next guys in flat gear. Make sure they die, and then 1 round across the way. And then you pick up the last 2 enemies with your pistol. So it may take you some practice to get that down, guys, but that is the cleanest I've been able to do it. I played it for about 2 hours, and I tried every possible strategy, and that was the one that I came up with that worked the best. So I'm going to let it run again, maybe even 2 more times, just so you can get a good flow of it and see exactly how it's done. And I will see you guys in the next video. You guys be good.
Snap from here!